we are showing you exactly how to get these sales, and Kim's going to explain how it works. So take it away, Kim.
Thank you. Thank you.
And will you turn up your volume just a notch?
I will. Is that better? I turned it up all the notches. Should I scream?
Talk loud.
Okay, I'll talk loud. Let me move closer. Oh, wait, no, let me move farther.
Can you guys hear Kim? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, hopefully so. I'll try to talk loud.
Okay.
The Cinderella Challenge worked really well for my team last month. It was shared to me with a leader that I went on the home office experience trip with, and it is so easy and so simple, and it's not spammy and it's not yucky. I know some people, kind of maybe thought it would feel spammy and yucky, but it really didn't. And the premise is you pick 15 people or more. I mean, we're not limiting you to 15. We're just suggesting you start with 15. 15 so like the product, are already familiar with it, familiar with you, someone that you have a relationship with. This business is about building relationships. So hopefully in your VIP and in your parties and in just, around talking about town, you are building relationships with people and talking about Color Street. So they already know you sell Color Street. They're already familiar with the product. They maybe haven't tried it, but they know what it is. So you message 15 people that you're familiar with in a relationship. You ask them to take a look at your website, and you ask them to make one $13 order. So you're not asking for them to do something big. You're not asking them to place a $100 order after Christmas. You're not asking them to do something that's going to cause them not to pay their light bill. It's just a simple asking a favor. And if they don't, cool. All of the script provided in Kelli's post that she did.
Yeah, here's I'm going to read the wording really quick. It just says, hey, name, I'm in a contest tonight, but just until midnight, which is why it's called the Cinderella Challenge. You only have till midnight. So really, you're only focusing today on, getting sales. And it says, would you be willing to take a peek at my dry polish super quick and consider helping me place a $13 order? That's it. If so, just holler and I'll send you the link to my website.
And that does two things. By one, sending them a message and asking them to reply back, and then sending them a link back, you're boosting your algorithm with that person. They're going to start seeing more of your posts. So it's a double whammy. Even if they don't go and purchase from your website tonight by midnight, you're going to boost the algorithm with that person. And it's getting you in their mind. You're making you and Color Street. My team did it last month. A lot of the girls did it. We did it on the last day of the month, and some of the girls jumped on and had faith, and they believed in it, and they did it and had wild, crazy success. So much so that they were sharing it in our team space, and then the ladies that maybe didn't do it on the last day of the month did it on the first day of the month to participate in a challenge that I started on the first day. And so many of my girls BQ'd on day one just by doing this.
Yeah, I love this. And it isn't spammy because you're talking to people that are already, either customers or know that you sell Color Street. This is your warm market. These are people that already are very aware, they're already VIPs. They already know that you sell these, and they just want to help assist out. Sometimes I always tell my kids, if you don't ask, the answers already know. And today's the day to ask. So do you have any other tips? I love that you guys did this as a team and you had tons of success. What were some of their successes? What were some of their numbers?
I mean, several of the ladies literally BQ'd on day one, the ones that did it on the first day. Now, they probably messaged more than 15 people, and I'll ask them to share their experiences in the comments here. So come back throughout the day and check out the comments. A lot of the ladies, got over $150 in sales. So, I mean, it really kind of varies how many people you message. But if just each person of those 15 places a $13 sale, you're going to be halfway to BQ just with that. But what happens is, I mean, they want the deal. They're not, a lot of people, some people will order just one, and that's great because any PD But the ones that go, you know what, I'm here, I've been meaning to order. A lot of the ladies message back, thank you so much for reaching out to me. I've been meaning to order. So don't assume that your friends don't want to order. Who doesn't want this nail polish? Like, seriously, I'm obsessed with it. My customers are obsessed with it. Sometimes they just get busy. They just don't.
Yeah.
And for you to message them, one, provides great customer service because you're paying attention to them. And two, it just puts it back in their mind. You give them the link, bing, bang, boom. It's right there, easy peasy, ready to go.
Yeah. Now, here are some of the tips that we call them fairy godmother tips. And one of them was to not send the link until they ask for it. Can you explain that, Kim?
Well, one, it helps boost the algorithm. You're having a conversation back and forth. Facebook recognizes that and says, oh, these people are friends. They want to see what each other posts.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes it less spammy. They're giving you permission to send them the link. They're showing
Yes.
that they're interested.
Yeah, totally. And then, so don't be tempted to send that link in your first message. Wait until they're like, yeah, sure. I think it will just be received better. The other tip was make sure you can answer yes to these 3 questions. It was, do I know this person well? Does she know that I sell Color Street? And has she ordered from me before? And then one more question, there's actually 4. Will she be on Facebook tonight? So that you can follow up.
Right. If you're only messaging your 15 people, you want someone that's going to see it in that time frame, because, midnight comes up soon. You've got 15 people, but I mean, you can message more, but the challenge is 15. So make sure you're making good use of 15. Don't just go through your list and start with your first 15. Be thoughtful and purposeful in who you choose.
Yeah. And people are already writing in the comments that they're having success from this. People are buying and opting in. And so, yes, I love this. Couple other tips is to not assume that they won't buy, or that they can't afford it, or whatever. Like, you never know, maybe they got some Christmas cash. So you never know. Again, if you don't ask, the answer's already no. So exactly. Just be asking people that maybe have already bought from you, or that you would love to buy from you, or love to have them on your team, or whatever. So yeah, I just think this is a really fun challenge, and it feels a little less, it's like, hey, I've been challenged to do this. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, will you support me in this effort? And so, yeah. And Brooke Delat just commented, said, some of my best customers are the ones I doubted before. So, right. You just never know who's going to buy from you and who's not going to. And I love that this is just like connecting in via personal message. So you need to be personally messaging these people and texting them, but it's really so simple. And we've literally given you all the wording to use. So we want to challenge you guys to try it today. Go try it. Is there anything else you want to add, Kim, before we wrap it up?
I just want to say, a lot of us have been experiencing problems with Facebook algorithm, and really, honestly, the way I have found around it is by messaging people. When I do a party, there may be no interaction in that party, but I don't let that hold me back. I get in Messenger and I start messaging all of those guests. That is the only way to truly fight the Facebook algorithm. And this challenge will show you why getting in your Messenger is going to get your business up. I promise you, ladies, that is the way to fight it.
Amen. Amen. I mean, that's how I find my hostesses. It's not by doing some post and some magical post and everybody responds. It's like, no, I have to literally message people one-on-one and ask. That's how it works. Brenda asked a really good question. I'd love your thoughts on this. She said, would it be a bad idea to put this in your like Facebook or Instagram stories?
It would not be a bad idea to do that. But I wouldn't let that take the place of personal messages. I would.
Amen. Yeah. I love that answer. Yes. Like, sure. Do that as a bonus, but not instead of the personal messages. Those personal messages are key. They're key, people. So today you have till midnight. I want you guys to try this. See if it, see if you have any success from it. And thank you so much, Kim, for taking the time out of your little vacation. She's in a hotel, so she's in her car, so she doesn't wake family. But thanks for sharing this. And if you guys have any questions, write in the comments. And we're going to say something.
I saw someone said they were restricted on Messenger. If you get restricted on Messenger, you have text. You've got phone numbers in the VO. You can text the message out to people too.
Right. And you can DM people on Instagram too. So, but again, you want to make sure that they answer yes to those 4 questions that I asked.
You can email them too. I mean, there's more than just Messenger. Just figure out a way to get the word out to them, or call them on the phone, or go knock on doors.
That's right. There is always a way. So get determined.
Fantastic set.